Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Avengement. If you're clicking on this and watching this, you're probably doing it because, for the same reason I'm going to watch this movie, because Scott Adkins is in it. Should be a lot of fun, a lot of action, I think. A lot of fight scenes. So it's only an hour and 28 minutes long. IMDb has it at 6.4, which isn't bad. For being years in prison, the guy escapes prison and then starts to avenge everybody who has hurt him while he was in prison. That's what the synopsis says. We know better than that, so I'll start watching it a little bit, and then once I find out what the true plot is, I will check back in and let you know. I'll let you know what I'm thinking about the film so far. So stick around. It should be a fun film. Alright. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching Avengement. We're at the 47-minute, 58-second mark. Wasn't going to do a check-in, but I decided, why not? We got a little bit more time until the movie's over, and I'll give you a better idea of what the plot's really about. It's kind of right. Kane, Scott Adkins, is our main character, of course. And it starts off like I thought it was going to start off. Whatever happens, he goes to prison, he gets beat up, and that's why he comes out and does Avengement. And so it kind of starts, in the present day. He's already broken out, and he's already chasing after, or going after the people that in order to avenge his beatings and the reasons he's in prison. And then they do the backstory, so they're going backwards and tying into time, which is fine. I like it that way. No, that works for me. But we've gone back in time, and really, it comes down to, and this is not a spoiler alert, because I really don't think that this movie's about spoilers. This is more about the action and stuff like that. But, as I said, he got sent to prison for doing something, and he's trying to find the people. He knows who did it to him, but he's trying to find them and, avenge everything. So, I'll let you figure that out and watch it. I won't get into too many details. So far the movie, is the action scenes. They show him a lot of prison fighting. He got in a lot of fights, and he had to continue to train and keep himself in good condition so he could fight everybody, and then he wanted to fight more and more to make himself tougher, which of course sheds him in a bad light. When you're in prison, you can't get in all those fights, and so he gets in a little bit more trouble there. But that's probably the most fun about it, is the action scenes. Now his character, Kane, I don't know if I'm feeling it. I've seen him in many other movies, and he's usually pretty good. And this one's kind of interesting. And they show the evolution of his character as well. So it's not just he's just the same guy. He evolves into who he is in the present day, going back to who he was, before he went to prison, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of neat. But again, it's more all about the action and stuff. So I'll get back into it. You have a better idea. I was going to tell you why he went to prison and all that kind of stuff and who's involved, but I decided not to, just in case you want to watch it on your own. But it's good. It's good. I like it. Again, his character has me. I like the evolution, but not him right now. But that's it. Alright, let me get back into it and see what more kind of action we can get into, and I'll see you at the credits. Alright? Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Avengement, and since last check-in, it really escalated itself. So, the main reason we watch, I think, a lot of these movies, Scott Adkins movies, for the fight scenes. And in the beginning, he was having a lot of good prison fights, but there were nothing spectacular. Just normal stuff that we've seen 100 times. You know what I mean? Just with a lot of people, he was just beating up a lot of people. But there was nothing special about it for me. And so I was like, okay. And the plot itself was just, I know we don't watch this for the plot, but you want to be somewhat interested. It just wasn't, gaining my interest and things like that. I got it. He wanted to go and avenge everything that has happened to him. But after my last check-in, and I'm not going to spoil anything, it does pick up. Picks up as far as fights, and it picks up as far as the plot. They did a lot more with it than I thought they were going to. I thought it was just going to be, he's just going to go after these people, and of course there's going to be a lot of fights, a lot of blood, and either he's going to make it or he's not going to make it, that kind of thing. That's what I expected. But they threw some other stuff in there, which I think helped a lot. And, again, I can't talk too much more about it because I want you to see it and figure it all out. I think, you know, it really gets interesting towards the tail end, and a lot more fun. This isn't, you gotta assume the one, I'll say the one fight scene was probably made it for me as far as the action goes. Some really interesting, that was more interesting than the prison fights that were happening throughout. That was a lot more fun to watch. Amazing how, you know, how he is, like just one guy taking on everybody. But some of the stuff that he does in that scene and the things that happen, I thought that was well worth the rest of the movie. And then how they you know, made the plot a lot more enjoyable, I think, than a cookie cutter kind of movie. And all in all, I think it was definitely worth the watch. I wasn't going to say that at the 50-minute mark. I was like, you know, whatever, it's just average. But it went above average on the second half. And without going into too much detail, if you like the Scott Adkins films, check it out. Stay with it. Wait, you know, some of the other scenes are okay, but wait until the end and hear it out. Alright, as the credits are rolling, I'm going to pause that because I'm on mute, but it seems like there's some bloopers. So I'm going to get into these a little bit, and that should intrigue you enough to watch this film. So if you do check it out, let me know what you thought. I'd love to hear your comments on the film, and continue to tune in to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Hey everyone, I just want to make a correction. I went back to watch the bloopers. It wasn't a bloopers. It was just simply an alternate scene in the movie. Nothing major. So if you don't make it to the end of the credits, don't worry about it. You don't really miss anything there. I'd hate for you to watch this review and then go all the way through the credits to see what I just saw. It's just change in dialogue in one of the scenes, and it really nothing more than that. So, alright, that's it. Now you can go watch this film if you want. And like I said in some of my other videos, I'll put the link in the comments, or in the description, so you can click right there, start watching it right away, or buy it on DVD if they have it available. I don't know. Alright, that's it. I'm done. See you next time. Kimmel's Irish Pub.